the Palestinian television had to cancel Sesame Street because of the funds, and the $200 million were cut, and part of that money, $2 million, was going to the Sesame Street fund. And my question to you is that the State Department subsidized the Israeli version of Sesame Street to the tune of $750,000. Would the State Department do the same thing to restore, Sesame Street and Elmo and the other characters?
This is a complicated picture here, and I had asked our friend Kermit the Frog to join us to explain this, but I'm going to have to do it without him because he's busy promoting the Muppet movie. The U.S., as you know, as you said, Saeed, did provide some support for the airing of Sesame Street to Palestinian kids. Unfortunately, with the cut in economic support funds, we had to make some hard trade-offs, and that was one of the things that we've not been able to do. We have also always supported television for young kids, kindergarten-age kids, that is broadcast by Israeli TV to kids in both Israel and in the Palestinian territories, which supports the goal of kids understanding that they share citizenship, that the Israeli Arabs and Israeli Jews need to live together, that they are neighbors with the Palestinians. This is programming in Israel designed to promote common sense of citizenship between Israeli Arabs and Israeli Palestinians, but also between all Israelis and folks in the Palestinian territories. We think it's an important program for kids, and the science indicates that if you get to children at the young level, before they're even in school, that's the best way to influence them. So yes, that does continue, and it comes out of a different pot of money.
What I'm saying is, could you provide the Palestinians with the same thing for the program that airs from Ramallah in Arabic?
Well, again, we had to make some difficult decisions because our funding that supports the purely Palestinian programs as opposed to these pan-regional programs comes out of the economic support funds, and the economic support funds have been cut. And so, our priority has been funding those programs that support and the institutions of the Palestinian institutions, their ability to provide basic services to their people. And unfortunately, Kermit is not able to be supported at the moment.
So what was the message of this now canceled Palestinian version of Sesame Street? Was it a peaceful message that's been lost, or was it one that didn't support the institutions?
My understanding is it's regular Sesame Street programming that is, but perhaps Saeed knows better. I haven't seen it.
It's like all the other. It's coordinated with
Right.
New York. Part of it comes
Right.
from here, and part of it comes from there.
Right.
The programming, and it's a very unfortunate thing. Even the
Right.
Israeli program is saying that cutting funds actually is a disservice to peace, because it teaches children how to live together and overcome all social and national barriers and so on.
Well, this speaks to the larger issue that we, had pushed hard in the Congress and will continue to push hard for full funding of the ESF account. At this point, we only have partial funding.